Ah yes, the L&R Human Resources Status Change Notice. Affectionately and abbreviationally, that's right, known as the HR Status Form. The goal of this video is to inform sales managers and senior merchandisers how to properly complete the form for service reps. To start, one must have the most current form. Found on the iNet in the L&R Training Group, the Forms Notebook. The most current form has the recruiting method symbols. If the recruiting method symbols are not on the form, sorry, wrong form. The HR status form, when filled out properly, completely, and in a timely manner, totally rocks. But alas, when it is not filled out properly, the L&R world spirals out of control. Just ask Terry Robertson. So let's go. When completing a status form for a new hire, submit to Terry Robertson. When completing a status form for a status change to a current employee, send as an email attachment to, well, you see it there on your screen. Only managers, so regional, account managers, or VPs, can submit HR status forms. Senior merchandisers can complete HR forms, but must send them to their managers for verification and approval. A senior should never send an HR form directly to Terry or to the HR email address. So here we are at the top section of a blank HR form. Some entries are obvious. Employee name, job title, location, their senior merchandiser, their account manager or VP. Okay, so I had a childhood crush on Doris Day.
Whatever will be, will be.
An accurate home address, email address, and phone numbers. For a new hire, the effective date is filled in with the current date. Leave actual start date blank. For cipher needed, check yes if the new hire needs a cipher sent from the IT department. Check no if the cipher is coming from another source, and key in the full name of the person the cipher is being transferred from in the box below. If this is a termination and you want CSS to send a UPS return label to that cipher or to that rep to use to return the cipher, mark yes in that box. If a new hire, mark if the rep has a PC or a Mac computer. Check on the appropriate method used to recruit this new hire. This is key information in analyzing the success of various hiring methods. Also, and very important, for a new hire, be sure to put accurate information for the stores they will be servicing. That should include the account names, the account numbers, and the store numbers for each. The next section down is type of change. In nearly all instances, only one change should be marked. Check new hire if this is a new hire because of new business. Check replacement if this new hire is replacing a previous rep. And always include the name of the rep being replaced. Check territory change if this new hire is being hired because of a change in a territory split, for instance. Be very clear with the reason for the new hire. Notice the other possible types of change. Next is the status change information. This is for changes in hours worked, pay rate, or allowances. Notice the from area and the to area. As a special note, for new hires, even though they obviously have not been working any hours previously, be sure to key in the approximate number of hours per week they will be working once trained. And feel free to explain things in the comments section. In the separation section, be as detailed as possible and include any available documentation. Be sure to include whether the former employee is eligible for rehire. Sometimes they just aren't. In the required approvals section, the approving manager should sign. I know, for some of you it's an autograph, and date. One last special note on the timeliness of HR status forms completed for terminations or resignations. As soon as you know someone is leaving, complete the HR form and get it submitted. If they gave a 2-week notice, or even if they're going to be sticking around a while to help train their replacement, complete the termination HR form immediately. And put an effective date in that approximates when they will actually no longer be an L&R employee. This ensures that the paperwork gets in quickly and you don't forget later. One last special note. Save all new hire HR forms. That way, when you need to report a later status change on that rep, you can use that same form and just change a little bit of the information. Thanks so very much for viewing.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera, what will be.
Now try getting that out of your head.